Hi Gemini, welcome to your Do They Miss You reading. This will be a 7-card spread, having a look to see if there's an ex-partner, an ex-lover, or someone that you were once connected to romantically, if they're thinking about you, who they are. Now, this could be the one person, or this could be several extracts from different people. Some messages will resonate whilst others will not, so please try and keep an open mind. I know you generally do, so thank you so much, Gemini. Great to be here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like a private reading, all the information you require is listed below in the Show More section. Otherwise, thank you for all your support, Gemini. In all my videos, it's generally you that I get the most views from you. So from one fellow gem to another, I really do appreciate it. Let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for you here. Do they miss you? Okay, Gemini, let's see who's coming through. Are they missing you? Are they thinking about you? If there's a possible reconciliation for some of you. Okay, Gemini. Do they miss you? Queen of Cups. There's definitely still a lot of emotion coming in from this person. Emotionally, they're still connected to you. This is intuitive behavior. This is emotions. I feel like someone is still reminiscing on the way they felt when they were around you. Now, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio because the Queen of Cups does rule water elements, water signs. I feel like someone is still living out this relationship somehow, or living out this connection. So you've definitely left your mark on them, is what I'm seeing here, Gemini. And you can see this beautiful priestess here, and she's surrounded by water and she's on stepping stones. So I almost feel like there's something to do with stepping stones. So this person is still on a journey of recovery from your relationship somehow, but I also feel like some of you, this person is wanting to get closer to you. It could be stepping stones. It's all a learning curve. I feel like there may have been karmic lessons involved in a connection or a relationship or a previous marriage here, and I think this person is still learning. I think you've left them with a lot to think about their personality, about their perception, the way they are as a partner, as a lover. So I feel like something to do with stepping stones here with the Queen of Cups. What I love here is that these majestic, sea turtles are here. So, and sea turtles are very beautiful, intelligent, very... they live so long. So I feel like for some of you, it's a connection that will last a lifetime, or emotions that will last a lifetime. So there's quite a lot of intensity here for some of you. I definitely feel like this is someone you were in love with, or someone that was very, very in love with you, if that makes any sense for some of you. Okay, the Magician. Aries coming through here with the Magician card. I feel as though someone's ready to soar, someone's ready to fly away, someone's ready to move on, to embrace independence or embrace what's happened around them here. So for some of you, I feel like with the Magician coming up, I think there was another sign that got similar cards actually, but I feel with the Magician coming in, it really does speak volumes of new beginnings, new starts. I think if there's a fire sign you were involved with here, Gemini, this fire sign may be coming back and may be wanting a reconciliation with you in some regard. I feel like they're almost ready to do this. We see this Magician perched on top of the tree stump, and he hasn't yet had that jumping off point. He hasn't yet made the first step, but what I'm seeing is that something's coming to the surface here. There's something that's going on around you with this person's intentions or emotions with the Magician card. Three of Wands, looking to the future, planning the future. I feel like some of you Geminis that have been connected to this person will be connected to them again in your distant future. Now, the Three of Wands is all about setting on a quest. There's still a long journey ahead, so I feel as though your paths will cross once more, especially if it is a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Now, it could be an emotional reconciliation and the two of you come back into a relationship. For others, it could be purely for physical intimacy, or it could be that you meet up, you bump into each other, and suddenly you get talking again. The Three of Wands isn't always romantic connections, but Wands do rule infatuation, desire, and passion. So I think for some of you, that will be rekindled in some regard here. And I think it's in the distant future more than the immediate future with the Three of Wands. I also feel like for some of you, this person is trying to move away from you or trying to lessen their feelings for you, and they're only just starting the journey. I feel like they have a long way to go. So I almost get the feeling that this person is wanting to heal from this relationship, but I feel like they have a long way to go if they're planning to put you in their past or planning to heal from what you once had. So I feel like there's a notion of someone is starting to embrace change, starting to understand what their life is like without you here, Gemini. But at the same time, I still feel there's emotional attachment from this person. So yes, I think they are reminiscing on very beautiful times the two of you had together. But for some, this person is ready to move on, especially if it was a third-party situation. There was another person involved somehow romantically, whether there was deceit or not, because sometimes the magician can be seen as a bit of a manipulator. Yes, he can bring things to manifestations very quickly. He can make things happen very quickly, but, to what end? Because he changes the way we see things. He alters the way we see things, the way things appear. Okay, Three of Swords. It could definitely be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but there is deceit or cheating. Now, I'm not sure if this person is already coupled up with someone else here, Gem. And I think because of this, they're still thinking about you. But this is in a conflict. This is in a turmoil. So whether you were involved in an existing relationship where you had someone else or they had someone else, I feel with these 2 threes coming through here that this person is still torn and they still think about you if they're with someone else. If this is not the case, there's still conflict in some way here. It could be conflict with words or communications. I feel like if there has been words, I feel like these words are sharp. These words could pierce with the swords coming through here, and they're painful. I feel like there's still pain here. Bitterness, pain, hurt, backstabbing, dishonesty, deceit, or something like this. So for some, I feel like when I sort of look into this area here, it's still raw and it's still real. And you're still encountering some sort of pain, or if this is not you, Gemini, I feel like this other person is still encountering pain, but they're definitely missing you for those that are coupled up with someone else, because they're either jealous that you moved on quickly with someone else, or they have someone else around them, but they're still thinking about you, or they're definitely still thinking about how things ended. Okay, the Star card. What I really love about the Star card is the notion of healing, is the notion of a brighter future, is the notion that the two of you will align again in some way here. So whether or not you're involved in a screaming, match between each other, or whether right now you think there's absolutely no way you would consider giving this person a second chance, there is some sort of healing taking place, in particular if you are dealing with an Aquarius. It can be any sign really, but the Star card shows that a light will guide the way, that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that there's healing and things that can align and fall back into place once again. So it could even be that the two of you heal and you become friends. But I'm seeing that someone wants to heal, and it could be the water sign here, or the Aries. The Star card does sit closer to these cards. So it could be that this person is wanting to heal. I also feel in one way this person feels they're destined for you, or you're destined for them. Regardless of what has happened, regardless of how long you knew each other, I feel as though with the Star card, it is someone that feels you're meant for them. This is astrological compatibility. This is the two of you. There's hope. I connect this card with hope and magic and healing, and things that are written in the stars. So however things ended, or however things will rebirth for some of you, Gemini, I feel like this is in one way or another, this is in your stars. But there's a lot of healing that's still taking place on this person's behalf. Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Again, this notion of another person is coming through for some of you. I feel like they are thinking about you, but they also have another priority or another person that is around them, Gems. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like this is a bit of a juggling act. I also feel like this person is indecisive. They have a lot of options right now. And I feel like things could go either way. And I think they're torn, to be honest. They're very conflicted, because in one aspect, I feel like they want to heal. They may be hoping for a rebirth, and they see you as someone that's fated to be with them or fated to be in their path. They really saw this very spiritual connection with you. But then on the other side, I feel like this person is wanting to start a journey of healing, and is conflicted, is still pained, and is still torn by how things happened, and is still experiencing pain, that they're still bitter enough to say mean, cruel, or disrespectful things to you, with this sort of energy here. And then in the middle, you've got the Two of Pentacles, and it's all about which way will they go. So I feel it's very divided. For some, this person may be this way. For others, they may be another way. And I feel like with the two, they're in two minds. So in essence, this comes back to this person not being fully reconciled with what's happened here. I think a part of them misses you very much so. Emotionally, they miss you. They miss love, affection, how they felt when they were with you. But I think practicality is coming into play here, their inner thoughts, their mentality, and it's driving them away from contacting you, or it's driving them to be, to say cruel things, or, I almost feel like the way they're being now is a result of their emotions. So whether they feel angry, they'll say angry things, but again, this just shows that you've affected their emotions in a really big way, and it's defensiveness coming through here for them, is what I'm seeing. Okay, this card wanted to flip over. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is definitely very powerful, Gemini. I think this person that you've been dealing with, this could have been from this person, or relationship may have been from years ago, from months ago, weeks ago. But I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, this person is fated in your path somehow. I almost feel like in regards to how they're feeling about you, if they're feeling the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like you're in their path for a reason, and that something will happen again between the two of you in the future. The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles of love, cycles of life, luck, serendipity, fate. It's almost like, when I think about the Wheel of Fortune, I'm brought to I think this was a philosopher that believed this. I can't remember which one exactly. I think it was Descartes, to be honest, but Rene Descartes. But look, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But he compared the world to a mechanical clock, and that God had created this world. It's a mechanism that functions so effortlessly, and that didn't really need his intervention, because he had created it. It was all part of an intricate design, so to speak. So when I see the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like if this person is feeling, if this is the energy they're feeling towards you, they feel like you're a part of their world, that the two of you came together quite effortlessly, and everything just happened. It just flowed. It was quite fluid, and it was all part of a bigger plan. So I think this person holds a lot of reverence on spirituality, on philosophy, in regards to how they see you here, Gemini. So this is someone that believes you served a very, very large purpose in their life, but will so again in the future. Because I honestly feel for some of you, you're actually going to re-embark on another relationship with this person, whether it's on a friendship level, a romantic level, or on a marriage level. I feel like a higher power, the gods, the universe, angels, spirit, law of attraction, energy is going to actually bring the two of you together. You're going to realign, because with the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune, it honestly says to me, for some of you, a second-time relationship with this person will be better, will have more independence, will have more liberty, will have more freedom, will have more things that can change very quickly, because it's sudden manifestation. So this is quite powerful, Gemini. But I honestly feel, the way they're feeling about you, regardless of what has happened, they feel like it was all meant to be. And they're still feeling this way for a lot of you. I do believe that, absolutely. And I do think time will heal. Again, the notion of time, of cycles, eventually the two of you will heal in your own ways, and potentially reconcile. So look, I will leave it at that, Gemini. I hope this has been insightful. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. Please feel free to comment, like, share, or subscribe, and hopefully we'll chat soon. Take care. All the best.